Hello, my name is Patty Trella, and I'm a physical therapist at the University of Utah Orthopedic Center. I helped develop the University of Utah Sports Physical Therapy Residency program and currently coordinate this program. And the next set of slides, I'm going to give you just a general overview of our program. And at the end, if you have any questions, please contact myself or Misha Bradford. Thank you. The University of Utah Sports Residency Program took its first sports resident in 2019. We wanted physical therapists to have the ability to work in a high-quality sports medicine and orthopedic practice, to be able to work with Pac-12 University of Utah athletes, to work alongside a physician in an injury clinic, to learn and help with research projects at the University of Utah, and also work with orthopedic residents on a case study. We wanted physical therapists to be able to work with high school sports athletes throughout the academic year, to work with multiple professional athletes, and prepare for the SCS exam. We've had 3 graduates of the Orthopedic Center's Sports Resident Program. Our first graduate was Track Norris in 2019, Tyson Kuderna in 2020, and Jen Tapkin in 2021. Our current resident is Celine Valentin, and she is about halfway through her residency now. On the left, it shows her working with the University of Utah football, and on the right with the Trails program working with disabled athletes. Our sports residency program was accredited in 2020. Our program is a 14-month program which starts the first week of June each year. Currently, we employ 1 sports resident each year, and new to our program, we will be incorporating a second resident into our program, so we will have 2 residents in the year 2023 and 2024. Each resident will have a 7-month rotation in both the University of Utah Orthopedic Center and the South Jordan Physical Therapy Clinic. Patient athletic care will be in the clinic setting, in an athletic training room, which is high school, college, and professional levels, on-field events at various levels, teaching in an athletic training program, and performing for-in services. Also, being involved with clinical research and hopefully presenting a case study at a national meeting. Why would you come to Utah for sports residency? Well, 1, we have exceptional facilities and resources. We have state-of-the-art equipment at the University of Utah Orthopedic Center, at the University of Utah Athletics Training Room, and with the physical therapy and athletic training education programs. The resident would have access to high school training rooms and on-field events, collegiate, which is the University of Utah, and professional athletic teams. We have outstanding sports certified mentors and physical therapists. We have outstanding athletic trainers, coaches, and athletes. And we also have outstanding work conditions. The goals of our sports residency program is to help a physical therapist become competent in sports physical therapy practice. We want each physical therapist to be proficient and have proficient skill in examination and treatment of orthopedic and sports-related injuries, be able to apply best evidence in sports physical therapy practice, to be competent in clinical and academic teaching abilities, to have a critical inquiry, which includes appraisal, application, assessment of research design and dissemination, and be applicable at a sports medicine clinical facility, high school, college, or professional setting. Financial considerations. Currently, we pay a resident a salary of about $57,000 a year with benefits, and that is a 0.75 FTE. Other benefits include $750 of continuing education and 5 days paid time off for the clinical education course that they take. Also, we pay for CI credentialing course, MedBridge subscription, and CSM abstract submission fee. Other considerations are a $50 application fee, and the program fee once you're in the program is $4,800. Other costs are personal liability insurance, ABTA membership, Utah chapter dues, and being a member of the sports section of APTA. In a typical week, the physical therapist or sports resident has 30 hours of paid clinical practice, and this includes 18 hours of clinical time with patients, 8 hours of work in the athletic training room at the University of Utah, 4 hours working alongside a physician in a walk-in injury clinic, and the next year the second resident will work in the pediatric injury clinic at South Jordan Clinic. The resident will spend about 5+ hours in high school coverage and 0 to 5 hours in professional sport coverage. And the reason it's 0 to 5 is it just varies depending on the season, the sport, and whether they're in town or not in town, that kind of a thing. And then inclusive of 4 hours one-on-one mentoring each week, minimum. Then we have didactics. We have 1.5 to 2 hours a week of physical therapy resident didactics, which occurs Tuesday mornings with the orthopedic residents and includes advanced anatomy and imaging. We have sports medicine didactics, which is a variable schedule during the year, and we have very high quality educators. 1 hour of a week, sports medicine resident attends the physician conference, which is on Monday mornings, to learn about surgical procedures. And in these meetings, usually the residents and fellows present on the topics. And then 1 to 3 hours a month are in journal club during our staff meetings. So what does a weekly schedule look like? So we have 2 schedules here, so I put this up so that you could see kind of side by side what each of the 2 residents next year will look like. In yellow, that's the clinic schedule. The gold is the didactic. The red is University of Utah potential scheduled work. The green is the injury clinic that you work alongside a physician. The blue is high school, and the purple is available time for professional or other venue activities. The professional sports kind of look like this, with a breakdown of resident 1 and resident 2, and this is going to be kind of a work in progress next year. So the top line, the gray lines, we have the high school. So 1 resident will work at Brighton High School, 1 will work at Harriman High School. We have the University of Utah athletics, and then the other resident may work with club sports or Salt Lake Community College, and then they would flip halfway through the year. And then the professional sports we have are US Ski and Snowboard, the Salt Lake Bees, the Salt Lake Stars and Jazz, RSL, which is soccer, club sports, which is varies, University of Utah dance, and the Trails program, which again is disabled athletes. So in the sports residency, the didactic specific to the sports resident includes acute emergency management, lower extremity and upper extremity, lumbopelvic, the upper spine, nutrition and dermatology, environmental issues. Mentors, we have 6 at the University of Utah Orthopedic Center, 2 in the University of Utah training room, 3 at South Jordan. Mentoring occurs 2 days a week at both clinics. There will be a 15-minute discussion, 2 45-minute patient sessions, and 30 minutes of debriefing. Formal and informal mentoring occurs at the University of Utah training room and at the high school level. Informal mentoring occurs at the sports venues. Research is a minimum of 20 hours each year. Our instructor is Jake Miguel, and he is on faculty at the University of Utah Physical Therapy program. And he enables residents to be involved in current research at the University of Utah and Pac-12, and he helps them develop a case study to submit to state or national conferences. Other learning experiences we have for the resident is the APTA-ACI credentialing course, short-term athletic venue rotations, teaching 16 weeks in the athletic training program, pre-participation physical exams, meeting with residents from other 5 residency programs at the University of Utah, and staff meeting, education, and services. Also, we have physical therapists who specialize in the areas of dance, running, golf, rock climbing, strength training, baseball, and more. The resident will also be able to work along sports and orthopedic certified specialists. The resident will work alongside orthopedic residents. The sports resident has the ability to design your own learning experiences and design your own sports focus for career development. And then we also offer an opportunity to work in community sports events. So, in summary of our program, it's a very rigorous program. It is a great learning experience. It's been really fun to watch each resident grow through the years, and I'm excited to see how we develop taking 2 residents next year. So if you're interested, please apply. We have the PT-CAS, so you can complete all the things that you need to on this. Our deadline is January 7th. We will invite people to interview about mid-February, and then we'll make a decision by March 6th. So if you're interested in contacting me, here's my information. And here is some of the faculty in the past. Up above is we've got Track and Tyson sitting in here, and the rest are our faculty. We have Tyson over here at the University of Utah with one of our faculty members. And then we have, in this bottom right, we have Celine with some of the high school coaches and trainers. So that's the end of my presentation. If you have any questions, please contact us, and we wish you the best. Thank you.